wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the green. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Go on.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Oh, yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I suppose I should try to find all the vases. I think there should only be a few more vases.
Revelio.
I'm nearly finished. One more vase.
Confringo. Defendo.
That's it. I should tell Madam Twiddle about what happened.
Incendio.
to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the tree.
Protego! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Accio! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Protego!
Not suffering, do you?
Accio! Incendio!
Something still sound.
Incendio! Confringo!
Well, we tried. I don't know what I got myself into with that round one. Do I just have to?
Defender! Confringo! Protego! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Confringo!
One less foul hulking brute.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio!
And in trap.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Confringo! Defender!
I shall avenge your death.
Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Ugh. The scene was so foul.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Defendo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. How nice of you to stop by.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? Up for a bit of utterly pitiful display. This is sad. Really, it is.
Incendio.
When he's going to give up.
Defendo.
Blood. Can't fight for yourself. Run, Rockwell, you're like us. Are you quite finished?
Incendio.
Is that the best you could do?
Confringo. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Confringo.
How is this happening?
Confringo.
You are terrible.
Confringo. Incendio.
Alright, brother, I didn't sign up for that. I guess I did. That's rough. Holy shit. I like it. I'll be back. They're definitely doing that.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
Revelio. Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them. And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Yeah, sure. why not?
Finally, a decent challenge.
Oh! Oh! I'm getting the hang of this. Excellent. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. 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 This is rather fun.
Did I do it? Did I win?
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll
Pro,
not
you got
have the
ghosted.
same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve.
To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
My father used to in charge.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I remember playing Ring Around the
Glad you came.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona. A gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
I find the
Tiger! Expulso!
Stupefy! Convulso! Incendio! Confringo! Depulso! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio!
Marvelous strike!
Stupefy!
Nothing!
Defender!
No.
Revelio!
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Horklumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Horklumps while I'm there. Better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
That was a close one.
Revelio.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Potato! Confringo! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio!
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
wrong button. I think that's all of them, right? Nope, still got you.
I'll look after you.
Wait, come back. Eat.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
get this, which is huge. So we're gonna do that.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Uncle Roland would never leave me to worry like this.
His Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
been ages since I've found everything worth poaching their quack crop. Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection stars, if you ask me. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. Thinking in terms of... And where did I set my traps? It seems we may have... I'm sure it'll be...
Potato!
You may want to move.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos.
Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Defendo.
Yourself.
Accio. Incendio. Potato.
Come on, you are through.
Confringo.
To your knees.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Nuisance when supplies run low,
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
I've used unforgivable curses on occasion. Fortunately, I'm not looking to be forgiven.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
They don't seem to care for me in the Hogwarts.
Accio. Incendio. Potato.
Just warming up.
Confringo.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Compulso. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I can't turn this or anything.
Arresto momentum. Accio. Descendo. Compulso. Accio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defindo. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Maybe that's what I have to do.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Defender. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum.
Wait, they're all still up.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I should be able to, like, turn it, but I can't.
Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of lost on this one. I might not have the right spells for it. I think I might need this one right here.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Everything's all right now.
Revelio. Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. Renrock's loyalists, just ahead. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
There. Sworn. Oh, little moon calf. Far from home, eh?
Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
I'm famished.
Petrificus totalis. Now to find out what happened. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes' trade journal.
Revelio. Confringo.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
That's actually a pretty cool scarf. I like that.
Revelio.
That curiosity people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it? Nothing to poach in Arranshire. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
A rock formation? That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knobtail. I tell you this. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. One in 30. I heard some. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Oh, that warrants a look.
We got Leviosa.
So it better not be a trick.
Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Revelio. One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Revelio.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
Confringo. Revelio. Incendio.
These rocks have seen better days.
Confringo.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio.
What do we have here?
No witch or wizard is
Missed me!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Incendio. Confringo. Defendo.
I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Perhaps not the best place to be. Revelio. A ladder. That's what I need.
Shut up, little. You can't stop us.
Stone walls do it.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicion.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Only follow it all. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Leviosa. Arrest the movement.
Leviosa. Defender. Arresto momentum. Leviosa! Descendo!
I know I enjoy suffering, do you?
Arresto momentum. Leviosa. Descendo.
You won't get
Revelio.
Aha! There you
Accio. Incendio.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Now here's a sad-looking place.
Revelio.
Why is a great Wingardium quiet enough? Stupid laugh! You're making this too easy.
Confringo. Depulso.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Revelio. Revelio.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
Revelio.
Over here! Chill smells blast off of me. Not quite.
Leviosa.
A miss!
Incendio. Confringo. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
What will we find in here?
Renrock, what was that? It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Hello?
Yes, Totalis.
Is somebody there? Hello? Not your best moment, I fear.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
No, but that was one of them.
Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. Really, it is. Still hoping to survive this, are you?
Are you sure you're not a monk?
You're fortunate. That could have been far more painful. Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled. A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo. Accio.
I should have been.
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
Boiler door. How to open it? Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Confringo.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed. Oh.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Gringotts. I was only young, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now. I deserve better than patrol duty. Oh. Wait a moment. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day. Who's there? One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Seems quiet.
Somebody there? Hello?
How nice of you. Someone's here.
I feel as though you're not...
I won't rest until you're That was meant for me? You can't stop us.
Confringo, it's easy. Not quite incendiary.
I've been
Confringo!
Kill spells glance off of me.
Stupid. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio. 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 Confringo! Revelio.
Go and patrol.
I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there. Incendio. Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
You found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! My wand. Oh, thank you, Erwin. Thank you.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, Her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him. Revelio! Revelio. Aloha Mora. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. I don't like the looks of that encampment. Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My Uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
You sus, bro. You sus. I think you have something to do with this.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Such arrogance.
Defender!
How nice is that? I know. I will make you. Let's get this over with. Expelliarmus! There you are.
Confringo!
I won't rest. You've made your last mistake.
Sendo!
Over here! Such out! No!
Incendio!
Ooh, this shouldn't take long. suffer.
Revelio.
Squid, I'll bind ya.
Incendio. Confringo. Sendo. Defendo. Stupefy. Incendio.
I won't. Was that your best? Just here.
Revelio.
Wise decision. Wait a moment.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Confringo! Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Confringo!
Revelio! Incendio! Lumos. Reparo. Confringo. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because
Lumos.
that happens to me too.
Revelio. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Revelio. A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio. Revelio.
Can you fathom that crap?
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
here. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.